Hi, welcome to Gadabout. If there's anything you're looking for, just ask. It's in here somewhere. What can't you find at Gadabout is more to the point. We have absolutely everything here. We've got ephemera, postcards, and old photographs. Ephemera is something that shouldn't exist anymore. It's a little piece of paper, a pamphlet that somebody should have thrown away but didn't. They saved it. This is a 1937 Newfoundland Railways timetable, as well as a map of it, and the Newfoundland Railway no longer exists. This is the home book of money-saving formulas, which will teach you how to make everything from cosmetics to insecticides, just what you needed. We've got amazing vintage clothing, we've got textiles, we've got church lady hats. Tons of necklaces from all different decades. Anything that you could possibly imagine is in one of these pigeonholes. Oh, come on. He might need some WD-40. It's what I always wanted, a doll that squirmed. We cover the end of the 1800s right through to the middle of the 1970s. There's been a resurgence in the interest of vintage because of the fact that people are trying to look more and more individual. I think that they've been seeing it on the Oscar red carpet and they've been seeing it in Sex and the City. So they think that nobody's going to think that they're dressing funny if they're in vintage. The quality of vintage clothing is much higher than the quality of clothing you'll get now. This is Celia Chapman. She was one of Marilyn Monroe's favorite designers. This dress is Oleg Cassini. He was one of Jackie Onassis's favorite designers. It's really quite fabulous. There's a lot of things in the store that you can use to jazz up your personal collection of contemporary items. They would be buttons, for example. You can change the buttons on a sweater or on a blouse. These buttons are fabulous. These are probably from a cocktail coat in the 60s, but they'd look great on a sweater or anything. They can be collars that are beaded or lace collars that can totally change the look of what you're wearing. Huge sunglasses. There we go. Basically, there's a lot of ways you can renovate your wardrobe without breaking the bank and renovating your credit card to boot. When you start shopping vintage, I think you've really got to walk in with an open mind. Don't buy a costume. Buy an outfit that you're going to wear again and that will be smashing. Buy something that is, screaming the 70s, but screaming the 70s in a good fashion, not in a, boy, what were they thinking fashion. And finally, buy it when you see it, because there's only one of them in that store, and if it looks good, it's not coming back again. The most rewarding experience for me is when I sell something to somebody who has been looking for it for years, and I feel like I'm restoring in some way part of their life. I've had grown men choke up over toys in boxes when they'll come in holding it as if they've got the Holy Grail in their hand, and it's a wind-up toy. So Stephen and Chris, thanks for coming to Gadabout, and I have something with your name on it. Well, at least with your initials on it.